Hi Year 4, Miss Clancy here. Now, I know that lots of you enjoyed the Beowulf story that I read a couple of weeks ago, and I will carry on and read the last one too, but this week we've got a few more people that would like to share a story with you as well. So instead of me reading one book throughout the whole week, I'm just going to read one short story with you today, and I have chosen one of my favourites, The Bear and the Piano, which is by David Litchfield. Now, I know at the back of my book is a blurb, so a blurb tells me a little bit about what the story is going to be, so I can decide whether I'm intrigued and whether I want to read on or not. So, one day, a bear cub finds something strange in the forest. When he touches the keys, he begins a journey that takes him away from his home to a new world and wonderful land, where beautiful sounds fill the air and fame and riches hang ready for the taking. The city is everything the bear has ever dreamed of, but deep down, something tugs at his heart. Now, I'm intrigued. I want to know what's going to tug at his heart, so shall we read it together and find out? The Bear and the Piano by David Litchfield. One day, in the forest, a young bear cub found something he'd never seen before. What could this strange thing be? He thought. Shyly, he touched it with his stubby paws. Plonk! The strange thing made an awful sound. So the bear left, and the next day he came back. And the day after that too. And for days and weeks and months and years. Until, eventually, the sounds that came from the strange thing were beautiful. And the bear had grown big and strong and grisly. When the bear played, he felt so happy. The sound took him away from the forest, and he dreamed of the strange and wonderful lands. It wasn't long before the other bears in the forest were drawn to the clearing. Every night a crowd gathered to listen to the magical melodies coming from the bear and the strange thing. Then, one night, a girl and her father came across the clearing. They told the bear that the strange thing was a piano, and the sounds it made were music. "Come to the city with us," they said. "There is lots of music there. You can play grand pianos in front of hundreds of people and hear sounds so beautiful they will make your fur stand on end." The bear knew that if he left the forest, the other bears would miss him very much. But he longed to explore the world beyond the woods, to hear more wonderful music and play better than ever before. And, before long, the bear's name was up in big bright lights in the big bright city. He played sold-out concerts in hundreds of giant theatres. Every night he performed with such passion and such grace, to wild applause and standing ovations and huge admiration. The bear recorded albums that went platinum. He was interviewed for magazines. He won awards. He met new people every day and created headlines everywhere he went. I think we'd have headlines if there was a bear playing the piano too. What do you think? The city was everything he had hoped it would be, but deep down something tugged at the bear's heart. He had fame and awards and all the music in the world, but he missed the forest. He missed his old friends. He missed his home. So the bear decided to go back. He speedily crossed the river and excitedly bounded into the forest. He couldn't wait to tell his friends about his time in the city. But when the bear reached the familiar clearing, it was empty. No piano, no bears, no anything. The bear started to worry that his friends had forgotten him, or that they were angry that he had left them behind. Then a friend stepped into the clearing. "Hello!" cried the bear. "I'm back. I've missed you all so much." Without saying a word though, the grey bear ran back into the forest. "Wait!" called the bear. "I'm sorry I left. Please stop." But his friend just kept running. The bear stumbled after him, moving deeper and deeper into the forest, until he saw something that made his fur stand on end. For the bear had not been forgotten. His friends weren't angry, but proud. The bear realised that no matter where he went or what he did, they would always be there, watching from afar. They had even kept the piano safe in the shade, ready for his return. So, after the bear had told his friends about his life in the city and the many concerts he had played, he sat down to play once more, this time for the most important audience of all. Okay, so I really like this book because it's all about friendship and supporting each other, and even though the bears aren't there with him all the way along, they're still thinking about him and still encouraging him on, and I'm sure that's what we are all doing at home as well for each other. So I will see you all soon. Stay safe with your families, enjoy your time, and hopefully it won't be too long until we are all back together. So see you for now.